California to study reparations for Black Americans. And so this is just in by Associated Press. So here is pictured here Governor Gavin Newsom in an image. Office of the Governor shows California Governor Gavin Newsom signing into law a bill that establishes a task force to come up with recommendations on how to give reparations to Black Americans. This on Wednesday, September the 30th, 2020, just happened. So in Sacramento, California, the law establishes 9-member task force to come up with a plan for how the state could give reparations to Black Americans. So Sacramento, California, Associated Press, California will develop a detailed plan for reparations under a new law signed on Wednesday by Governor Gavin Newsom, making it the first state to mandate a study of how it can make amends for its role in the oppression of Black people. So the law creates a 9-member task force to come up with the proposals for how the state could provide reparations to Black Americans, what form those reparations might take, and who would be eligible to receive them. This is not just about California. This is about making an impact and a dent across the rest of the country, Newsom said moments after signing the bill during a ceremony broadcast on his YouTube channel. And so the law does not limit reparations to slavery, although it requires the task force to give special consideration for Black people who are descendants of slaves. That is DOS in abbreviation. So California never had a government-sanctioned system of slavery. So it entered the Union in 1850 as a free state after gold was discovered in the Sierra Nevada mountains. But the state did let slave-owning whites bring their slaves to California. So the legislature even passed a law making it legal to arrest runaway slaves and return them to their owners. So California has come to terms with many of these issues, but it has yet to come to terms with the roles in slavery. And Assemblywoman Shirley Weber, a Democrat from San Diego who authored the bill, the law does not say that the reparations must be cash payouts. Other options could include forgiving student loans and paying for public work projects or job training. In July, the City Council in Asheville, North Carolina, approved reparations by pledging to make investments in areas where Black people face disparities. Reparations are not without precedent in the United States. The U.S. government partially funded German reparations to Holocaust victims following World War II, and in 1988 the federal government set up a reparation program for Japanese Americans who were held in concentration camps during World War II. Reparations for slavery has been debated for decades in the United States. A similar proposal to study reparations for Black Americans was first introduced in Congress in 1989. It has never passed, but Congress held a hearing on the proposal last year. Momentum has been building once again for the similar proposals in the state and local government across the country after the May police killing of George Floyd in Minnesota reignited the national movement for racial justice. State legislatures in Texas, New York, and Vermont have considered studying reparations, but none have passed measures. Newsom would appoint 5 members of California's task force. The other 4 would come from the legislature, with 2 each appointed by the leaders of the state, Senate, and Assembly. The law says that the task force must include at least 2 people from major civil society and reparation organizations, and at least 1 person from academia who is an expert in civil rights. The task force must have its first meeting no later than June 1st. It must submit its recommendation to the state legislature 1 year after its first meeting. So Keep your eyes and ears open for that development, and this is a developing story. Thanks for listening.